I'm going to be directing 7 plays, or rather
over a short period of time, isn't it?
over a very, very short period of time, over 2 weeks. One of them is a full-length children's play, and called The Island, which is a previous Norwegian collaboration with Norway and the Nottingham Playhouse. The other plays are all play readings, and it is going to be an enormous challenge. It's going to be very exciting. I've got 2 days to work on each play reading. I chose them. They're from the Ukraine, the Czech Republic, Bulgaria, Serbia, and Kosovo. And I chose them because they're representative of some of the really best and most exciting work that's coming out of Europe at the moment. And because they're the kind of plays that otherwise you might not see on a British stage. They're all English translations, so that was an important thing, time saving really, and because there are so many amazing plays that it was important to be able to choose them. And one of the selective sort of elements of it was just to say, right, they must already be translated into English, and we will perform them script in hand for the people of Nottingham, and the playwrights will be there with us as well, to give an insight.
The next couple of weeks during the festival, I think Cultural Vibrations will be spreading more unity throughout the Nottingham community, because I am representing local music here in Nottingham, and the diversity of the artists that I have on will attract different crowds and open some more eyes and ears.
What is your ambition for Cultural Vibrations globally?
Globally, I would love to see in all the major cities, even the small ones, Cultural Vibrations depots and people just doing what I'm doing, from your heart, and you just want to make a difference to how the world is moving, and just to realize that we have more things in common than we do different.
Music is like life. I believe music cannot be put into one category or in another. It can't be pure something. It's the influence of so many things that surrounds us: music, nature, relationship with people, things that happen in the country politically. Obviously we're inspired by Eastern European folklore and the stories from there and the musical traditions. But because we live in Nottingham and in such a multicultural community, we try to bring this in our music as well. And we have Indian Kathak rhythms, and we sing a little bit in Punjabi and Hindi. It feels really nice.
I think music helps people across the world to express basically their emotions and their feelings. I mean, me personally, as a musician, I like to keep it current, and I mean, I've even got a track that's called That Can't Right. It's not pointing fingers at no one specifically, but it's just addressing like the current affairs and current issues, and people worldwide feeling the struggle and just feeling life and trying to get through it on a daily basis. So it has a big impact. You can use it as a negative thing or you can use it as a positive thing, but I think that people worldwide just use music to express themselves.
I think it's relevant as long as people do something relevant with it. So bands that are writing now are going to write for now, and the style of music is just accompanying the content. So as long as the music's good and the content's got something to say, then everyone's happy.
What's your music like?
It's like they're definitely like tunes by like a white English boy, but they're based around sort of ska and reggae rhythms. So sort of ska reggae folk, I suppose, is the only way I've come up with describing it.
I think that even if you're not into technology, you'll still be aware of the Facebook phenomenon. This is a very personal look at how Facebook affects people on a personal level, how it becomes so easily integrated into their lives. and it also looks at the idea of cross-generational issues and challenges, pivoted around this notion of Facebook and having a new persona and a new identity. So if we could all reinvent ourselves, you know, what would we say, how would we represent ourselves? And this is an opportunity that is provided by social media networking sites like Facebook. So come along if you can, and if you didn't and you're seeing this after the show has happened, it was fabulous.